I'm his favorite lady.
I ain't really got time for you, but I always find a slide. Left the stool for you.
And going through warm-ups, trying to get into a little groove here before the tip-off. Welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. In this game, we'll see the Milwaukee Bucks going up against the Atlanta Hawks. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy. On the sideline, our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east already. We are in December. You take a look at the Hawks. Solid start to the season so far, sitting in 6th place. And, of course, there's the Bucks, right on their heels and with their sights set on gaining ground.
And right now for Atlanta, most of the preseason predictions were right on the money when it came to them. I mean, a playoff contender, but not necessarily championship caliber.
Well, sometimes those teams that are on the edge can be the most dangerous. They play like they have something to prove.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. The front court is Risaher and Johnson. Daniels out there with Trae Young. And it's Capella in at the center filling out the middle. And for Milwaukee, the post pair, the longtime duo of Antetokounmpo and Lopez. Damian Lillard out there with Chris Middleton. And it's Prince in at the 3. We're talking about Trae Young here, GA. What stands out most about him to you?
Well, Kevin, I'd say just how confident he is, right? He plays with that unique energy and swagger. You love him if he's on your team and can't stand him if he's playing against you.
Here's Risaher, defended by Prince. Good work there as it goes.
And an efficient start here offensively, working it inside for the easy 2.
Middleton outside for 3. And Brook Lopez gets the 3.
It catches people off guard to see what a smooth stroke Lopez has for a big fella.
Risaher in the corner, launches a 3. Milwaukee with the rebound. They faced off right here last time they met, but the home just couldn't pull out the win.
Yeah, they were just wrecked last time they faced this team, and a lot of it was their own undoing.
Yeah, they were coughing it up all over the place. For whatever reason, they could not find the handle.
And so it's Atlanta with it. Chris Middleton unable to get his last shot to go. Prince, right side, back to Giannis. Good, and a nice assist from Prince.
And this is where you feed Giannis. The closer he is, the more dangerous he becomes.
Young inside. Lopez is there, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. And making his 3rd All-Star appearance last season, Trae Young, a guy who is filled with so much skill in elite play.
Well, look, Trae Young may be as much fun to watch, Kevin, as any player in this league. With his quickness, with his shooting range, and he is as creative a passer as anyone I have ever seen.
He is fun to watch, isn't he?
He really is.
And here we are, Greg, about a third of the way through the season. Is it too early to talk about MVP?
Some people debate that even before the season begins. I think we do have a front runner, but out of respect for the field, I'll keep that to myself.
And that one's good. Daniels.
Well, Daniels has good length, so this close in, he can use that to his advantage.
And let's head over to the sideline. He's on the Raptors. He punched it in.
Are you kidding me?
An amazing athlete. The length, speed, Giannis is borderline impossible to guard when he is playing downhill.
Yes, that goes in.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Lillard with no one around. And it's Daniels with the rebound.
Well, the defense just dared him to take that one. Poor execution on their part, but they got lucky.
Here's Capella. That's in, coming off the assist from Johnson. And it's all knotted up.
I love the confidence. When Capella sinks these shots, it just energizes his entire team.
Antetokounmpo finds Prince to the inside. They get it back. For Atlanta, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Right wing. The Hawks working the ball around. The three from Johnson. Rebounded by the Bucks. Prince in the corner. Lots of room. And it's Risaher with the rebound. Atlanta's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Fires from deep. Sinks the triple. Risaher's got 5 points so far.
Not too much respect shown to him by the defenders.
You know, these last few years, Stan, Atlanta has been outstanding on the offensive end. But boy, have they struggled on defense.
Yeah, and I just don't know if they can go to where they want to go unless they can just develop at least an average defense, and they haven't even been close to that.
And I know we've not seen a champion who is only one or the other. I mean, you've got to be a little bit of both, correct?
Yeah, Kevin, most of our champions, as you know, have been in the top 10 in both offensive and defensive rating.
And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Okongwu's checked in for Capella. DeAndre Hunter comes in for Daniel. And it's Bogdanovich in for Trae Young. It's Trent on the wing. To the middle. Here's Lillard. Lays it up off the glass.
Aggressive move by Lillard, attacking the heart of that defense.
The Hawks leading by 4. Johnson outside. From outside the arc. That doesn't fall either. He's missed his first 2 shots tonight.
And, Kevin, they need to be consistent with their effort on the boards. You look at the box score, and they're at a definite disadvantage.
Good on the three-point shot.
And this is what Middleton does. Hit trades. He's one of the best in the league at helping his team space the floor.
A nice shot by Bogdanovich.
Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
Three-pointer, Lillard. Hunter grabs the miss.
And guys, his shot hasn't been falling this quarter. Time to settle down, refocus, and get a really high percentage look.
It's good.
With a number of moves and shots to choose from, Hunter is scary. Nice bucket there.
Trent outside. Pass to Portis. For 3, Middleton. Rebounded by the Hawks. And Okongwu has it in the corner. It's good from long range.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Now Lillard. Coming off a stellar performance against Orlando. No good, unable to end this run. He can't hit that time. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. Their defense has been terrific in this game. We come back right after this. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for Atlanta.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And also give them a lot of credit for that attack mode mentality off the dribble, getting a lot of points off the penetration.
So with Johnson on the bench, here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder right now. Bogdanovich on the wing. He's paired with Risaher. Okongwu is out there with DeAndre Hunter. And it's Buffkin in at the point.
Nice, a mid-range jumper by Middleton. I didn't know guys were allowed to take that shot anymore.
The Hawks leading by 8. Pass to Buffkin. Fires the 3. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Well, maybe not the shot they were looking for there, but the defense gave it to him, and he knocked it down.
Jackson misses.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Outside Bogdanovich. The 3 ball. The rebound by Middleton.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David O. David.
Kevin, thanks. The Bucks use their size defensively to great impact. Coach Doc Rivers said, we're not fast, we're long. So we get our fingertips on a lot of balls, and that slows fast teams down. Switching keeps guys in front of you, and the more size we can put in front of people, the better we can be. Kevin?
Yeah, you followed this league for a long time. That sounds like a pretty good game plan. Milwaukee making a switch here. Prince has checked in. Now, Greg, it took 40 years, but the Bucks finally won their second NBA title back in 2021.
Yeah, and Kareem leading that 71 squad. Giannis was the man in 2021, averaging 35 and 13 during the finals, closing out the Suns with that 50-piece in Game 6.
Middleton is doubled. Portis finds Trent. Off target from three-point range.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
Down low, and stolen by Prince. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. Here's Portis. Misses the layup. The Hawks leading by 12. Pass to Hunter. This one for 3. And again, Atlanta with the triple.
Well, playing the percentages, I like that from Hunter.
Prince in the corner. The 3. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Prince has got himself on the board with 3 there.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
And sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
A very consistent three-point shooter. Hunter shoots it well from there because of how confident he is.
Checked in for the Bucks. Damian Lillard comes in for Jackson. And we've got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. Shams, what's the story?
Well, guys, teams are all grappling with this new CBA, especially the dreaded second apron. Fans possibly unclear on what it means. Honestly, even front offices are still navigating the complexities of the new restrictions. But basically, it has become harder for teams to spend big and acquire new players under the current systems. We'll see, guys, how this impacts everyone moving forward.
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. All right, Shams, thanks a lot.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And Young kicks to Capella. Over Prince. And it's Capella missing.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
Lillard with it, and Young picks him up defensively. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
Well, this was his shot to miss, honestly. Poor coverage, good setup. He just couldn't knock it down. Well, so far, he hasn't had the same luck from deep in this quarter.
Here's Middleton, and the basket for the fourth time from the field. He's a healthy 4 for 6.
And the urgency on Middleton's drive is terrific. The defense seems powerless to stop it.
Here's Young. An easy 2 points on the layup. Young's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
No problem knocking that one down. Middleton's got 12 in the game.
And, you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with this team. Lopez, he's checked in for Bobby Portis. And then for Atlanta, Johnson, he's checked in for Nance. Risaher is coming in for Hunter. And Dyson Daniels subbed in for Bogdan Bogdanovic. Here's Risaher. He's got 5. What a unique resume for Coach Quinn Snyder. Stan, he's coached in college. He's been overseas. As a head coach, he's been in the G League, and now he is back in the NBA.
Yeah, and this guy's just a great coach. He's had teams that perform well at both ends of the floor. He's won everywhere he's been, and he's the only NBA coach I know of that's got a law degree on top of it.
So he's smart and he can coach. Oh, and by the way, he had a pretty good mentor in college, didn't he?
He certainly did.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
There's the lob. And there's Giannis. Look out below.
And if you're looking to make a big play with the pass, you've got to love Giannis. He's a big target on those alley-oop lobs.
Now, here is Young. His last outing, we saw him pour in 22. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. He's got 8.
And they're beginning to just flat-out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. 3-pointer, Lillard. A rebound by Johnson.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Here's Capella. That's in there. Johnson with the assist. And it's 8 points for Clint Capella.
The development of this J from Capella, if he hits this mid-range shot consistently, good luck guarding that guy.
Lopez, a screen on Johnson. Here's Giannis. What muscle from Giannis on the finish.
That kick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him to clean look.
And so we conclude the first half. Hawks lead by 13. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, guys. Joined by Doc Rivers. Coach, what did you think of the effort in the first half?
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow. Right here on 2K Sports.
Center court and get ready for the half-court shot. Run line. They're measuring up the shot. Let's hear it for our contestant.
Fellas, I was just wondering if you played in the league these days, what do you think would be different compared to when you... And now, how about those first 2 quarters of play? Just a dominating performance for the Hawks.
Everything they touch on the offensive end right now is turning to goal. It makes life easy
when most of your play calls are working.
Yeah, they came in with the right approach, and the execution, spectacular. And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to...
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You know, Chris Middleton has really been making it happen, guys.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
The post pair, the longtime duo of Antetokounmpo and Lopez. Chris Middleton is out there with Damian Lillard. And it's Prince in at the small forward. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Doc Rivers. Lopez, no luck.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
And Risaher, the prototypical size and skill for a wingman.
Yeah, he's got some jelly to his game. Handle, touch. At his size, that becomes very tough to contain.
Their interior has been inferior defensively. It has got to tighten up.
Antetokounmpo setting the pick for Middleton. Here's Lopez, and Lopez throws it down.
And even though Lopez has taken his game farther and farther from the basket, he can still punish you inside.
Johnson against Antetokounmpo from deep three-point land. Daniels, no good. Bucks trail by 15. Giannis showing creativity.
And the long strides of Antetokounmpo. Once he gets downhill, there's almost no stopping.
And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Look at the point guards who have been taking matters into their own hands this past month. These are the top scorers at their position. Damian Lillard, third.
Well, this is a collection of maybe the most well-rounded players in our league. I mean, to see those kinds of scoring numbers from the point guard position is crazy.
Well, that's one of the biggest changes in the league over the years. Point guards are now expected to score. They have to do more than just pass.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, D.A.?
Kevin, Brook Lopez started off, of course, as a post scorer, but he's completely reshaped his game over time, becoming a three-point threat and a defensive stopper. He said, I tried to focus more on being a pillar at the defensive end, someone my teammates can rely on. I'm always talking to the paint and letting them know I'm there to back them up. Kevin?
He's got great communication skills, David. Thanks for the report. The shot by Middleton, wide open. No good on the three. The Hawks leading by 13. Here's Risaher. Here's Johnson. Nails the baby hook. All right, Stan, hypothetical situation. Down one, shot clock is off. If you could pick anyone in the NBA, who do you want taking that shot?
Well, I'm going to go back in time a little bit, Kevin. A guy who really made my career for me as a head coach. I'm taking Dwayne Wade. He was the best that I ever saw. Not only did he have the ability to make clutch shots, he managed the game clock as well as anybody I've ever seen.
The situation was never too big for him, was it?
Never was, and he's so smart in addition to being as talented as he was.
And here's Giannis from outside. Johnson with the rebound. Atlanta's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Young trying to break free. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over. Johnson's got his second basket of the game. Young against Lillard. Middleton outside. He's looking for Giannis and finds him. Giannis with the dunk and throwing it down hard.
And we see this often now from Giannis. His offensive repertoire has become so versatile.
Lopez with the steal. Lillard with it and guarded by Capella. Here's Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo can't get that one to fall. The Hawks leading by 13. Here's Young, and it's sent back by Lillard. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Lillard. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And that has got to help the morale of this team. Let's see if that sets up a run here.
Frank's checked in for the Bucks. And then for Atlanta, Hunter comes in for Daniel. And it's Bogdanovich in for Trae Young. And timeout is called by Quinn Snyder. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. And the Hawks making a change here. Buffkin's checked in. Johnson sets the screen for Hunter. Count it. And that's now 10 points for DeAndre Hunter.
And give credit to Coach there for drawing that up. He positioned his guys for immediate success.
Trent kicks to Lillard. Pass to Middleton. Spins. The kick out to Lopez. And it's off from three-point range. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Atlanta Hawks. That'll be the third game of this three-game road trip. Here's Capella. And the shot is long. Bucks trail by 15. You know, you were talking about Giannis. He can put up 30 a game without taking many shots from the perimeter. And that's a tall order these days, especially because he gets doubled every single time. Here's Buffkin. Covered by Lillard. Pass to Hunter. Fires from way outside. And he recovers it. Here's Buffkin. The tray. That's good, and it's Johnson with the assist. Buffkin's got 11.
And one of the stories of the second half has been all of those second chance points. I mean, they have been terrific on the offensive backboard.
Will go down, and the Hawks lead. It's got back down to 13 points, and that one coming from Damian Lillard. Hawks have gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the third quarter. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe. The Atlanta shooting their third free throw attempt of the game. A different look for Milwaukee. Portis, he's checked in for Lopez. Green comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo, and it's Jackson in for Lillard. Bucks trail by 16. Here's Jackson driving inside, and Jackson throws it down hard.
Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish. Pass to Hunter. Jacks up a three. Traps in the tray. Hunter's got 5 points now this quarter.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Johnson against Middleton.
Come get it, come get it.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Milwaukee needs to get off a shot here. And the wide open shot from Green. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. Middleton's got 4 assists in the game. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks finding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for that. They've been hot from all over the floor tonight. And don't go away. We'll be right back. In a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
Well, it's one of the core parts of the game. Reading the defense and creating an easy bucket for your teammate. That is pretty.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. So with Johnson on the bench, here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder right now. Outside, the wings are Bogdanovich and Hunter. They're in hands out there with Okongwu. And it's Pumpkin in at the 1 spot. Jackson finds Prince. Rebounded by the Hawks.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Here's Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
Well, he's a bit of an undersized center. However, his leaping ability can certainly mask that.
Here's Lillard. Bofkin with the rebound.
I don't know what happened there. About as easy an attempt as you can possibly ask for.
Okongwu lays it up and banks it in. Okongwu's now got 4 points this quarter.
And loving the strategy. Even though you're well ahead, you want to stay in attack mode.
Yeah, you got to keep going at him. You don't want to leave any hope for a comeback.
And the Bucks miss again.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
From 11 feet away. No good off the back of the rim. Bucks trail by 19. Jackson drives in. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up.
Well, when you move the ball, you open up the defense. Great job to make the unselfish play.
It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Inside. Gets to the rim for 2 with the D all over him. And the Hawks lead by 19. Lillard outside. Over in the corner, Portis. Drills it from outside. Portis has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
Yeah, showing off that ability to stretch the floor. Seems like everyone is a threat at the arc these days.
It's good. Nice touch there from Okongwu. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now.
Attention fans, here come your Fox Raider crew.
Some changes. Lopez, who's checked in for Bobby Portis. Antetokounmpo comes in for Jackson. And Middleton subbed in for Trent. Over in the corner, Antetokounmpo. From outside, off the mark. The Hawks leading by 19 points. Daniels passes to Johnson. And no good that time. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Johnson up top. Antetokounmpo defending. Young from outside. Rebound, Milwaukee. Lillard with it. He's picked up by Risaher. And Damian Lillard with the jam.
Yeah, Lillard has those ups. He can get to the rim when he wants to.
Look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Young dishes to Capella, and we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
It'll be a jump ball.
Lillard outside. Lets it go from deep. Here's the three. Nailed from three-point land.
A downright lethal three-point threat. Lillard is someone defenders must stay attached to if they want to have any impact.
Here's Risaher. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. And the Hawks lead by 17. Lopez outside. Knocks it loose and taken away by Johnson. 1:49 left in the fourth quarter. And that one's good. Daniels. We see coaches stand willing to pay fines for complaining about the officiating. I'm having a hard time thinking if you ever did that. I'm going back in my Rolodex here. Did you? Did you ever do that, Coach?
I mean, Kevin, I paid hundreds of thousands of dollars of fines in the NBA. My wife was not real happy about that at one point, reminding me early on that we had 4 kids we were going to try to put through college, and she told me one year I just gave away 2 college educations.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Hawks.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that in Bend. They just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And so this will mark the 15th win of the year for them. Johnson attacking. The shot misses. Prince with the defensive effort. That's a 2 from Lillard. Shot is good off the back rim and in.
There's so little ego in Giannis's game. It's not about him out there. He wants to make the game easier for his teammates.
Johnson with it. He's picked up by Lopez. In the corner, it's Capella. Young outside. Hawks passing it around. Three-pointer. And Risaher. The bucket on the assist by Daniels.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
It is always a special feeling winning on the road. The degree of difficulty adding to that sense of accomplishment.
Johnson inside. Lopez covering. And the slam dunk by Johnson.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Yeah, they saved their best basketball for this home stretch, and they certainly earned this win.
And so it's the Hawks taking care of business in this one. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
Yes, they leave home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Kevin, thanks. Trey, leadership is such a key part of that point guard position, so what do you focus on with that?
I'm a big guy and building team chemistry, so any chance I can, go bowling, hang out with these guys, build chemistry, and I think that's where it starts is off the court, because that translates on.
Yeah, you guys look like a tight-knit group right now, man. Congrats on the win. Kevin?
David, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks. With Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching, folks, on 2K Sports. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, Zaccharie Risaher.